the VoskCoin Tails Edition Evergreen miner. It's a plug-and-play hard drive mining rig. It has higher compression, a new power supply, and this thing is just, I'm so excited. We've been working on this for over half a year. There goes my ride. This is crazy. I'm so excited. We just got this thing in. Long story short is Evergreen Miner sent us a Chia XCH farmer last year to check out and review, right? And the following year, I'm so freaking excited. I'm standing in front of a dedicated hard drive mining shed. This structure has been basically designed like my own little DIY data center. I'm out here on the VoskCoin mining farm, and for example, there is an air-cooled mining facility. And here, I'm building an immersion mining facility. All of those function very different than a hard drive mining facility. But basically, it was the Evergreen miner that just got me excited about hard drive mining again. I hard drive mined many years ago, like many other people. And basically, they created an application that's easy to use. The app's easy. It's a good wallet. It's simple. It's functional. It has support for tokens, NFTs. It helps me utilize the whole Chia ecosystem. It also functions as an app to control my mining rigs. And here's why Chia farming is so cool. Basically, they set out to make mining greener and more approachable, things like that. And they did that by utilizing hard drives. Hard drives are just not all that energy intensive. And without getting into really deep technical stuff, their mining algorithm basically just works. It's proof of work, but they call it proof of space. Their mining algorithm basically just works with hard drives, and you cannot build an ASIC miner for it like those machines that took over Bitcoin mining. And all of my Bitcoin miners consume over 3,000 watts each. These hard drive miners with 10 hard drives, okay, basically consume like 100 watts. The orange miner you saw is a collaboration between VoskCoin and Evergreen. And I bought that miner, by the way. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you know, you get this free stuff, that's why you think it's so cool. I bought that miner with my money, so there's 200 of these available now, $199. I bought that with my money, no obligation, anything like that. Actually, they were going to send me one, and I was like, I'm going to buy that because I think what you guys are doing is cool. I want to support that. And not just some dude who makes videos and gets free stuff. I buy a lot of my gear, and I pay very heavily into a lot of things like the infrastructure for this hard drive mining shed that was not cheap by any means. But I balance basically the workload of being a full-time content creator and a full-time cryptocurrency miner. So this is my livelihood, everything like that, and I like to separate my mining rigs from my house because I've been mining out of my house for many years, and at some point it just kind of like isn't that enjoyable. It's like a mining rig into Miss Vosk's bathroom. I don't even think she knows about it.
Drew, why is there a mining rig in the bathroom?
Why is there that's your rig. However, I will say that these hard drive miners are so well suited for your home. They're small, they barely make any noise, they barely make any heat, and you may think they look cool. Hopefully you like the orange. The orange is the VoskCoin Tails Edition. The orange Evergreen miners will only be available with well, this edition, you know, period, that's it. They utilize a new hub, a new board that they have designed. They've been testing it for months, but basically they have 200 and we secured them for our batch, which leads to a higher compression rate. They're moving from 20% compression to 25% compression. So if you compare that to the original Evergreen miners, you earn 25% more. And even on the latest release, it's a 5% bump in your earnings. More earnings, more compression is basically more mining profitability. You'll be earning that much more Chia. Technically it's XCH farming. Although I just got my unit, which is a Starter Kit Pro, that's the 10 hard drive model. They've been testing this unit in particular since I ordered it a month or so ago. The initial hookup, the initial setup, simple, smooth sailing, and now it's registering on the mining pool. It's reporting the right hard drive space, which means it's recognizing all of the attached hard drives. And this is my second compressed hard drive miner, Chia farmer from Evergreen. And so I'm confident this will be a good experience. They've had good customer service with me, many others, and all of that. Let's talk about the different models and configurations. But first, I do want to say one thing, is I'm so excited for this. I'm so proud of this. And I try to never ask anyone who watches the videos of anything, really, other than just to subscribe and stick around. But I would like to say, please, if you do enjoy the VoskCoin YouTube channel, if you do enjoy the VoskCoin content, if you want to see more things like this in the future, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a Chia farmer, then please consider supporting VoskCoin by buying one of these. There's only 200. There's different configurations to hopefully hit everyone's budget, things like that. The limit is on the hub. So people could order 200 hubs with one drive or 200 hubs with a whole lot of freaking drives, 20 drives each, right? I've decided to limit it to the hub. It's just a simple and effective and fair way to go about a limited edition release. There's not gonna be a second batch or anything like that. This is it. And there's a lot of ways that people go about limited edition collaboration, you know, co-branding, white labeling, whatever. This unit is not marked up a single dollar. All we make is our normal affiliate percentage on the sale of these miners. This is not a cash grab. This is not really even a big money-making endeavor. Furthermore, they're already building these. They already have some. They already have all of the cases. They already have all of the hubs, and they grab the hard drives as they go along. The goal of these is to be delivered within a month of your order. And they're sporting improvements across the board on their product design, from a new and improved power supply. Again, the new hub, which leads to better compression, among other stability improvements. Obviously, the case is injection molded, which is an improvement over a 3D printing a case. You know, it's just kind of pros and upgrades across the board. The color's orange. Why is it orange? What's the Tails edition? Tails is the owner, the Lord Commander, the shining star of VoskCoin. If you subscribe, you know plenty about her, but she's my beautiful pup. I treat her and think of her as my own daughter. And she's incredible. And she really kickstarted the VoskCoin journey. But I'll save that story for another day. Some of you already know it. It's a heavy one. And when it came time to picking an orange hue, naturally, we did Bitcoin orange. And if you didn't know this, if you're not a Chia guy, Bitcoin mining payouts are coming to Flexpool, which is the mining pool that these Evergreen miners mine to. So these are, in essence, a hard drive Bitcoin miner soon, if you want them to be. There's a dilemma when you auto swap coins that you mine, which I'll save that discussion for another day. But for me personally, I'm going to continue farming Chia with these, and I'm hopeful and think there's an even bigger upside there. Yeah, I said that. That doesn't mean that it's my biggest holding. Bitcoin's like the savings account. It's not the aggressive stock that it used to be. But here's a key note when it comes to the VoskCoin Tails edition. And that's gonna be the fact that if you do not order the, somebody's coming in to mess up my audio. Never gonna, just don't my move. There's a key note though when it comes to our limited edition release. And that's gonna be the simple fact that if you do not order the hard drives at the same time you order the hub, you will never be able to order more orange hard drives down the line. They will be green. And that's fine, that's not the biggest deal, right? But if you want orange hard drives with your orange hub, it needs to be in the initial order with your hub release. If the general consensus is that it's fine as long as the hubs are limited, we could consider changing that, and that orange hard drives could be ordered to add on to your orange hub at a later time if you can verify proof that you own an orange hub. But you know, it's a little sticky, right? But finally, I guess let's bring it to the miner models that I was trying to talk to you about. I may get these names wrong, but whatever. There is the model. It has one hub along with 4 hard drives. And naturally, as we go up in these models, you are going to be getting more hard drives, which means that the price is going to be more expensive. But the price per hard drive, the price per terabyte will be going down as they basically give you economies of scale. Then there's what's commonly been referred to as the Pro Kit. It's 1 hub, 10 hard drives. In my mining shed, I have just straight Pro kits, 1 hub and 10 hard drives attached to them. And that's the kit that I just bought and got in as well, was another Pro kit. The Pro kits are really cool. I love them. But if you're thinking about buying 2 Pro kits, they released something that I've been pushing for a while. And it's basically a 20 hard drive kit. And it saves you several $100s instead of just buying straight up 2 Pro kits. And to be honest, I would have ordered that option if it was available when I bought my most recent miner. But I'm going big into this. I hope it works out. But here's why I'm confident, right? Chia is going to be mineable for a very long time. And even at basically any electricity rate, these miners earn more than they burn, because they cost like $5 a month to run. The mining profitability varies on this, but Chia is trading at near an all-time low. And if it goes anywhere near an all-time high or past that, hits a new all-time high, these will become the best mining rig in the game. And good luck grabbing them then, as all us crypto mining nerds send hard drive prices to the freaking moon. If that happens, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be ready. I'm already gonna have the hard drive mining farm set up and hashing away. But to put it simply, these Pro kits mine a couple Chia XCH a month. This is not the most lucrative miner, right? It's not like a Caspa ASIC miner that makes hundreds of dollars per day. But that's also why it doesn't cost 40,000 freaking dollars, and those mining rewards have been plummeting. And I really cannot understate how cool this is. If you don't know, Chia has a farming mechanic where basically if you are the one who solves the actual block, you earn a quarter XCH or Chia coin, and it's in the protocol. It goes straight from solving the block right to your wallet. It doesn't touch the mining pool. There's basically a miner's jackpot. You're truly rewarded for being lucky, and that's fun, and it's engaging, and it's exciting. And it also means that your mining profitability is higher than these mining profitability calculators are normally accounting for. It's been super hectic trying to get this wrapped up. We wanted to bring it to market as soon as possible while not rushing anything and bringing the best possible and most profitable finished product. So if you've placed an order with Evergreen and your order has not shipped yet, you can swap it for a Tails edition. I wish we were in a position to give a better heads up, like, oh, this is coming soon, but to be frank, we just weren't. So that's the best solution that we were able to find. So let's go back inside and check out how this thing's doing. So in the hard drive mining shed, I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna lose a lot of AC. It's a dumb move, but hopefully it helps with the echo some. So we can see the rig here, a nice fun orange. And if you ever need to open your rig, by the way, we've opened the green ones before, and I have a couple empty orange cases, but under the little black feet, there's a screw. You unscrew all 4 of those, and then the case comes apart. There's one little fan in there, and their new fans they use are great. In some of their models last year, the fans weren't as robust, and I replaced a few of them to quieter models. But basically, these new fans are good. They're nice and quiet. If you listen, if you hear any sort of hum, that's actually just a mini split. All of these miners come with a limited edition VoskCoin box release. It also has an NFT card. With that NFT card, you're going to get a VoskCoin theme in the app. You will also be able to mint these fun little Tails tokens so you can send the theme to other Evergreen app users, because when it comes to the Evergreen mobile, it's a mobile wallet. It's a wallet. You don't even have to have an Evergreen miner to have it, to use it, whatever. And so I think that's a lot of fun, and it was really just fun just designing that and bringing this from render to reality. Like I tried to have fun coining with the Bitcoin Supra that we designed. So we log into the mining pool here, and you can see behind me I've actually got 1 extra miner because I renamed Light Farmer, which is the standard name, to 5 EVG VoskCoin Tails. But it's there, it's mining, it's hashing away. It's been really cool to see the way that they've just iterated over the past year, the changes in design and just the improvements So the new power supply is really cool. I actually have a prototype of it up there. It's also suited for expansion. So you can run another 10 hard drives off of here. And that's an important note. I know with some of the edits you'll have seen it's 18 terabytes, but all of the drives are 18 terabytes now. They used to be 16, so the standard hard drive space has gone up. So each one is going to be 18 terabytes, plus you're getting 25% compression on top of that. These power supplies come with a standard wall outlet connection, which is going to be the best solution for most people. They can also operate on 240 voltage if you're using this in a bigger miner farm deployment, but you will need to have an adapter to use that plug, or you'll need to change that out. Overall, I could talk about this forever. I'm super excited, I'm super happy, I'm super proud. This has been a really fun project, again, just to bring to market. Alexa, what do you think?
I'm excited. It's super cool, and it's Tails approved.
It is Tails approved, if you haven't noticed that already. And for anyone wondering, she gets paid heavily. All right, every time you see her on camera, she's getting treats for that. She was working a little bit too much, you know, started to beef up. As always, if you've taken the time to watch this video all the way through, I cannot seriously thank you enough. I do appreciate everyone who takes the time to tune in and watch the videos. And if the miner's for you, that's awesome. If it's not, that's okay too. Maybe do me a solid and send it to somebody you think might grab one. That's all I got. My name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I'll see you on the next one.